today I'm going to be showing you how to make these beautiful floral Easter cards. They look quite intricate and tricky, but actually they're really simple. So stay tuned and I will show you how to make them. For this project you will need a craft knife, some flower paper cutters, some 3D glue dots, some tacky glue, some scissors, some coloured paper, an egg template and this rather exciting hot foil pen. So to begin this project, first thing you want to do is you want to fold a piece of card in half, and this will be the card that is the background of your card. Done. And then you're going to cut out your Easter egg and paper and the template provided. And then you want to cut it out of a different coloured paper, kind of a colour that kind of contrasts with your chosen background colour. So you want to draw around your egg template. And then cut this out too. And then this is the basis of your card. The next thing you want to do is you want to choose some colours of your paper, and we're going to get stamping with our amazing stamps, which give such a professional feel to your card. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to do about 10 of these little stamps. I'm going to keep them over there, and then I'm going to do a few more in this yellow, and then a few in the lighter yellows, and a few more in this one. So pretty. And then I'm going to use this larger punch and do 3 large pink. Oh, satisfying. And then 3 of this medium sized one in that colour. And then a few in this little colour. So I'm using the stamp this way up, but you can also use it this way up, and then you can kind of judge where, so you don't waste as much paper, but you do sometimes get hit in the face by a flying flower. So what's lovely when you've cut out all these flowers is how you can mix and match all the different colours and create some really unique blooms. So that's really sweet. You could have pink and blue. So there's loads of different ideas you could do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some large blooms using these pinks and yellows, some smaller ones using the pale pinks, and some tiny ones using these blues. To make your flowers look even more realistic, if you take your scissors and just curl each petal upwards, then you can give like a really nice little 3D effect. I'm going to go and do that on all of my larger flowers. So then when they sit inside there, they have a really nice, more realistic effect. Like so. The next thing you want to do is you're going to add a little bit of gold sparkle using your exciting hot foil pen and some gold foil. So you need a bit of card to protect the table, but then I'm just going to add some gold to the centre of my flowers. So you need to take a little bit of gold foil, and you can use this over and over again till you've used up every single bit of gold from here. So that's exciting. And then I'm just going to lay it on top and then use my pen, and I'm just going to add some pretty dots in the centre. You could do any sort of pattern, but I just really like these little gold dots. You can see, super sparkly. Do another one. And I'm going to do some in the middle of these blue and the middle of these yellows as well. Super quick, super effective. The next thing you want to do is build up your flowers. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, and I've got a little pinhead here that I will use to apply my glue. So I'm going to build these little pink ones first. So I've got my centre stamen, and I'm going to curl up the edges as we did before. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the centre of one of the other flowers. And then I'm going to drop this into the middle, like so. And I'm alternating the flowers so that you can see all the petals. And then you just need to work your way through all your flowers. So with these ones, I'm going to attach these two together first. Like so. And then I'm going to layer up 3 of these different colour yellows. So I've got a light, a medium and the dark. And I'm just bending all the leaves, petals, upwards. And then we're going to put this one, oops, we're going to put this one in the middle. So you really need a tiny bit of glue for each of these. So let's start with the pale one. Drop that in. And then a little bit of glue on the back of this one. Drop that in. And you can use the tip of a pencil just to poke them down and make sure that they all stick together. And then add this one that's got the pretty gold middles. There you go, super pretty. Now you have all your flowers, it's time to fix them to your card. So I'm just going to use my egg, and I'm going to just add a little bit more gold, kind of like a little just bits of gold all over my egg, mainly because I just love using this tool. So I'm just going to keep moving my bits of foil around and kind of add some little golden sparkles. You see, just got some little added sparkle on here. So, next job is to arrange where your flowers are going to go. Now there's one little extra thing that we could make, and that's some leaves. So you can just cut freehand some little leaf shapes. And then you want to use the back of your scalpel, of your craft knife. Let's just move that out of the way. And then if you carefully score down the centre of your leaf, and then pinch it, that will help your leaf become three-dimensional. So that kind of complements the flower then. And then you can kind of just add a little bit of extra colour onto your card. Then when you're happy with your design, you can glue them all into place. So back with your little glue on your little stick, and then just pick each one up, a little bit of glue on the back, and pop down again. A little bit of glue on the back, pop down. And the final thing you need to do is add your egg to your card. And I like to use these little 3D dots because it lifts the card, it lifts the egg from the card slightly, so it just gives it a bit more depth. So you just need to pop, I mean, to be honest, these little dots are perfect for raising up the flowers on the card, but it's almost like you want to use slightly larger sections. So I'm just going to cut these big sections off and use them at the top and the bottom of the card. It's a great way of using up all the excess pad as well. So if you've used your little dots to stick some flowers down, then you can use the extra, everything that's left over, to stick the whole egg down, so nothing's wasted. So I'm being slightly unorthodox here, but it still works. So you just want to make sure that you stick your pads down in the right place and kind of lay your card over them to make sure that they're not on show. And then carefully press down where you know your pad is. Lovely. And there you have your lovely card. So all that is left now is to write it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sign my card with my gold foil. Any excuse. I'm going to tape this in place because it's slightly just a bit bigger. Ho, 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 ho. Gorgeous. I hope you enjoyed that project, and maybe you're like me and have made more flowers than you really know what to do with. For more tutorials, don't forget to subscribe to the Lovecraft channel.